Now we're going to be given an equation for a circle and need to graph it. So let's graph the following equation. X plus 4 quantity squared plus y plus 3 quantity squared equals 16. In order to do this, you just need to work in the reverse process of finding the equation from a graph. So you need to find the center and the radius given the equation. We know the center is always going to be, for the x-coordinate, it's going to be the opposite of what's in the parentheses here. And for the y-coordinate, the opposite of what's in the parentheses here. So the opposite of a positive 4 is going to be a negative 4. And the opposite of a positive 3 is going to be a negative 3. So just color code those there for you. And then on our radius, since r squared is equal to 16, r must be the square root of that, which is going to be 4. So to graph that, we look at our graph and we find negative 4 for our x, negative 3 for our y, and we found our center is going to be right there. So we plot our center, and then we go 4 in each direction to plot points. So 1, 2, 3, 4 up, 1, 2, 3, 4 over, 1, 2, 3, 4 down, and 4 the other way is going to be cut off our graph, but I'll just put it out there. And then we trace in our circle, and it should look something like this. It's going to go through those 4 points that we drew and always be exactly 4 units away, no matter which direction it's moving. So let's go ahead and do one more example here. Graph the following equation. X minus 6 quantity squared plus y squared equals 16. This is already in standard form for us, so again, that makes it easy. We can find our center by taking the opposite of what's in the parentheses here, and the opposite of what's in the parentheses paired with the y. Now in this case, we see y squared is by itself, so there's nothing in there. But we'll start with the x. Opposite of negative 6 is going to give us positive 6. And in the y, we can imagine that it's actually a y minus 0 in the parentheses, because y and y minus 0 are the same thing. And therefore, our y-coordinate of our center is just going to be 0. So whenever you see a y squared by itself and it doesn't have anything in the parentheses with it, you can assume, as long as there's no other stray y terms hanging out, that the y-coordinate of the center is going to be 0. Finally, on the other side of the equal sign, we have 16, which is going to be equal to r squared. Therefore, r is going to be the square root of that, once again, a positive 4. So let's go ahead and plot this. We have positive 6 for the x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as our center. And radius is equal to 4 again, so we'll go up 4 units, to the left 4 units, down 4 units, and to the right 4 units, probably going to be somewhere out here. And once you do that, you trace in your circle, and it should go through those points and always be 4 units away from the center point. And that's that.